Abraham Lincoln quotes on life, education, and freedom. The 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, is one of history's most outstanding men. He was best known for his role in the emancipation of slaves and keeping the Union together. By the end of his presidency, more than 4 million former slaves were no longer legally considered property. However, his most enduring legacy is the values he left behind. He believed in patience, hard work, integrity, and education. Lincoln strove for a democracy that was of the people, by the people, for the people. Although his personal life was filled with struggle, he still managed to embody a man of wisdom and inspiration, especially during a time when the country was about to be divided. Despite his sudden death, people from all over the world remember him and try to practice his philosophy still to this day. Born February 12, 1809. Assassinated April 15, 1865. Inspirational Abraham Lincoln quotes on success, life, and education. Number 1. Most folks are as happy as they make up their minds to be. Abraham Lincoln. Number 2. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Number 3. Character is like a tree and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. Number 4. All that I am, or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother. Number 5. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. Abraham Lincoln. Number 6. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. Number 7. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Number 8. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right, and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. Number 9. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. Number 10. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Abraham Lincoln. Number 11. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. Number 12. Sir, my concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. Number 13. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. Number 14. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any other. Number 15. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. Abraham Lincoln. Number 16. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. Number 17. Whatever you are, be a good one. Number 18. Am I not destroying my enemies when I make friends of them? Number 19. I'm a slow walker, but I never walk back. Number 20. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. Abraham Lincoln. Number 21. I remember my mother's prayers and they have always followed me. They have clung to me all my life. Number 22. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Number 23. I never had a policy. I have just tried to do my very best each and every day. Number 24. That some achieve great success is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. Number 25. Everybody likes a compliment. Abraham Lincoln. Number 26. Let not him who is houseless pull down the house of another, but let him work diligently and build one for himself, thus by example assuring that his own shall be safe from violence when built. Number 27. The way for a young man to rise is to improve himself in every way he can, never suspecting that anybody wishes to hinder him. Number 28. The things I want to know are in books. My best friend is the man who'll get me a book I ain't read. Number 29. Important principles may, and must, be inflexible. Number 30. If there is anything that a man can do well, I say let him do it. Give him a chance. Abraham Lincoln. Number 31. I like to see a man proud of the place in which he lives. I like to see a man live so that his place will be proud of him. Number 32. When I am getting ready to reason with a man, I spend 1/3 of my time thinking about myself and what I am going to say and 2/3 about him and what he is going to say. Number 33. Every man is said to have his peculiar ambition. Whether it be true or not, I can say for one that I have no other so great as that of being truly esteemed of my fellow men, by rendering myself worthy of their esteem. Number 34. I don't know who my grandfather was, I am much more concerned to know what his grandson will be. Number 35. You have to do your own growing no matter how tall your grandfather was, Abraham Lincoln. Number 36. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believe to be just. Number 37. All my life I have tried to pluck a thistle and plant a flower wherever the flower would grow in thought and mind. Number 38. If we could first know where we are, and whither we are tending, we could then better judge what to do, and how to do it. Number 39. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Number 40. He has a right to criticize, who has a heart to help, Abraham Lincoln. Number 41. Tact is the ability to describe others as they see themselves. Number 42. Surely God would not have created such a being as man, with an ability to grasp the infinite, to exist only for a day. No, man was made for immortality. Number 43. A friend is one who has the same enemies as you have. Number 44. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail. Without it, nothing can succeed. Number 45. Let us have faith that right makes might, and in that faith, let us, to the end, dare to do our duty as we understand it, Abraham Lincoln. Number 46. I have been driven many times upon my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. My own wisdom and that of all about me seemed insufficient for that day. Number 47. Man is not the only animal who labors, but he is the only one who improves his workmanship. Number 48. I am rather inclined to silence, and whether that be wise or not, it is at least more unusual nowadays to find a man who can hold his tongue than to find one who cannot. Number 49. Leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today. Number 50. In the sad world of ours, sorrow comes to all, and it often comes with bitter agony. Perfect relief is not possible except with time. You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You are sure to be happy again. Knowing this, truly believing it will make you less miserable now. I have had enough experience to make this statement, Abraham Lincoln. Number 51. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. Number 52. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. Number 53. Upon the subject of education, not presuming to dictate any plan or system respecting it, I can only say that I view it as the most important subject which we as a people can be engaged in. Number 54. A new book is like a friend that I have yet to meet. Number 55. Mr. Play's education, to the end of his life, was comparatively limited. I say, to the end of his life, because I have understood that, from time to time, he added something to his education during the greater part of his whole life. Mr. Play's lack of a more perfect early education, however, it may be regretted generally, teaches at least one profitable lesson. It teaches that in this country, one can scarcely be so poor, but that, if he will, he can acquire sufficient education to get through the world respectably, Abraham Lincoln. Number 56. A capacity and taste for reading gives access to whatever has already been discovered by others. It is the key, or one of the keys, to the already solved problems. And not only so, it gives a relish and facility for successfully pursuing the yet unsolved ones. Number 57. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Number 58. Women are the only people I am afraid of who I never thought would hurt me. Number 59. It has been my experience that folks who have no vices have very few virtues. Number 60. No man is good enough to govern another man without the other's consent, Abraham Lincoln. Number 61. Every person's happiness is their own responsibility. Number 62. You can tell the greatness of someone by what makes them angry. Number 63. Life is hard but so very beautiful. Number 64. If you would win a man to your cause, first convince him that you are his sincere friend. Number 65. To ease another's heartache is to forget one's own, Abraham Lincoln. Number 66. Nothing will divert me from my purpose. Number 67. Gentlemen, why do you not laugh? With the fearful strain that is upon me day and night, if I did not laugh, I should die. Number 68. If any man tells you he loves America, yet hates labor, he is a liar. If any man tells you he trusts America, yet fears labor, he is a fool. Number 69. Truth is generally the best vindication against slander. Number 70. Don't worry when you are not recognized but strive to be worthy of recognition. Abraham Lincoln. Number 71. Most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Number 72. I have been driven many times to my knees by the overwhelming conviction that I had nowhere else to go. Number 73. I believe that people should fight for what they believe and only what they believe. Number 74. Education does not mean teaching people what they do not know. It means teaching them to behave as they do not behave. Number 75. Believing everyone is dangerous, but believing nobody is more dangerous. Abraham Lincoln. Number 76. America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. Number 77. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Number 78. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. Number 79. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Number 80. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. Abraham Lincoln. Number 81. There are no bad pictures, that's just how your face looks sometimes. Number 82. I can see how it might be possible for a man to look down upon the earth and be an atheist, but I cannot conceive how a man could look up into the heavens and say there is no God. Number 83. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Number 84. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. Number 85. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Abraham Lincoln.